大家好，欢迎观看与 David 和 Sarah 进餐。今天我们在上海的 Filet House 呢，今天这一期非常的 special David, so we're going to have a very special episode. You want to tell us? Oh, here it is! Wow, it's really special.
We are. Today we're going to do some recipes from a cookbook that I was very fortunate enough to have the opportunity to work with a good friend of mine called Dean Bretschneider, who's a fantastic baker and pastry chef. And we did a book together in 2009.
2009.
And I figured, you know what? Why don't we do some recipes from the cookbook? Because it's there, and there's some great recipes in there. And I'll show you some of my favorites from the book.
Thank you very much. Okay, cheers for the cookbook. So you have idea which one you want to do?
Yeah, I want to do the veal. That's one of my old favorites. I had that deep dish. Yeah, we've got a nice piece of veal here. I want to do the veal. That's a signature that I've done for many years in different restaurants. There's a great crab dish that I have, and I also want to. I hope Dean doesn't mind, but I want to cook one of Dean's desserts, which is his trifle. So it's a sour cherry trifle. The book. We're going to use seasonal fruits to show that we can do basically a trifle with any fruits that are in season. So we'll do a trifle. So we'll do those 3 dishes at least. Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay. 3 sounds good. Perfect.
3 sound. This is a dish that I have had with me. This is many years. You know, it's one of those dishes that I remember from as far back as the beginning of my cooking. Yeah, way back in Australia, and it's such a great, simple idea. And you can actually do this dish. It works great also with salmon. It works great with fish. You can use it as what I'm going to do today with veal. Okay, so I'm going to first start by cleaning my veal. And by doing that, we fillet. We want to take away the sinew parts. We did this. We've shown this on another episode, but I think it's a really good technique. You know, where you remove the sinewy part, which you don't want because it's going to make your dish tough.
Okay.
Okay, and we just want to end up with a nice, clean piece of meat. So that's our veal. We've got our veal ready. We've got a few little vegetables that are going to go with this dish. Some little baby carrots.
Okay.
Okay.
小的胡萝卜.
Let's just put two
carrots.
2 little baby carrots to go with this.
2个.
Okay, you can peel these guys. Yeah. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. I got my water. It's already boiling over here.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, you gotta hurry up.
I know. We're gonna see how fast we can go today.
Yeah, very fast.
So it's good to go on the plate. Okay, so we pop them into the boiling water over here.
放这里头.
Right. Along with some a little bit of salt, okay, to make sure that the water's nice and salty. Okay, we let that boil away. I have some little potatoes, okay? These potatoes have already just been peeled, okay? So I'm just using some little tudou, okay? I got some goose fat, okay?
Goose fat.
Goose fat is really good for cooking potatoes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can use duck fat or goose fat. You can see it's like fat, it's just pure fat, right? But what we're gonna do is we're gonna cook our potatoes in this fat for about 15-20 minutes, and we get a beautiful, rich, round flavor. So let's put them.
This is a lot of fat, huh?
Yeah, but what's happening is that's just the cooking. That's just for cooking, right? You know what I mean? You'll see when it melts what I'm talking about. Instead of using water to boil them, this technique is called like confit.
Confit, C-O-N-F-I-T.
Yeah, confit so it's cook in fat. Okay, so we're gonna get we want all that fat to melt, and then let me just grab something. Rosemary, thyme, in there. You see that now it's turning into pure fat? You see that?
Oil. Yes, I saw it.
You call it oil?
Fat.
Yeah, oil doesn't sound as sexy as
fat. You want like a simmer?
Yeah, exactly. We want to get a nice even temperature going. Enough fat.
What's the temperature you?
Well, I'll just judge by my eyes. Okay. You know, I don't want it boiling. What I want is I want enough fat to cover them. Okay.
You add more.
That's enough. I added a bit more. I want my potatoes covered. And then you smell that. So you can smell the animal coming off it.
Oh, nice.
Sounds kind of gross, but it's kind of also beautiful.
I like heavy stuff.
Well, it's like who doesn't love the smell of bacon, right? Then we got some peas, some pea shoots here.
First time using peas.
So this is the best I could find at the market. You know, you could find a little bit better looking ones than this, but you know, It's gonna be okay. We're gonna try and find the best ones out of this batch. You know, these are okay.
Not great.
Not great, but we're gonna. Thanks. That one. We won't use that one.
Oh no.
Let's try again. Okay.
Quality control.
Yeah, quality control is it. Keep going. You can help me though.
Okay.
You do that while I,
No problem. I'm glad to be of help.
Thank you. Thank you. We're going to drop them also in our boiling water. Okay, our carrots have been cooking away for a while.
Yeah.
I'm going to drop them in my boiling
more
water.
Veggie.
Green peas, you don't want to cook too long. Crunch, we're going to pull them out. We're going to put them into a bowl of ice water. Our carrots take a bit longer. You can see now that my confit potatoes is
nice.
boiling.
Very nice.
That's a little bit too fast. I've dropped the temperature now. It's going to come down to where we're happy with that dish. Okay, crust time. Breadcrumbs. I like to put in this dish, it's about, let's say, 2 parts breadcrumb, and the recipe is in the book.
Okay.
But 1 part Parmesan cheese. Okay.
Parmesan cheese.
A bunch of herbs, some parsley. A lot of parsley. Basil.
Basil. We say basil.
Yeah, basil.
Basil.
Thyme, rosemary.
Thyme, rosemary. Okay.
Put in a little bit of melted butter.
黄油.
And olive oil.
橄榄油.
Okay. Some salt.
盐.
And some pepper.
胡椒.
And some champagne, but that's for me. That's it. I mean, you can see. If you feel that,
Oh, nice.
if you smell it, it's really full of herb flavor and so on. It's lovely.
Very nice.
Let's go over here. Let's take out our peas, which are now ready. They're ready into the ice water.
Oh, that's so cute. Beautiful.
We cooked them earlier, right? We put them in first. So let's drop them all into the ice water.
小胡萝卜.
And they're ready. They're ready just to let them cool down. Let's get our veal ready. Always season our meat. Yeah, a little salt, a little pepper. Oil our pan. We preset our oven already, 200 degrees.
Oh, you did already?
Okay.
Oh.
And let's seal it. I want to serve this so it's medium rare. Okay. So I want to then just remove it onto my pan. Okay. I'm going to keep that pan because I'm going to use it to make my sauce. All right. Grab my herb crust. Okay.
Oh, the same we just did.
Yeah, exactly. I want to hold this now over. It's hot, but it's important that I do it like this, so I get a nice crust.
Okay.
Okay. And then I pop it back. Okay. Okay. So we let our veal relax a little bit. It's important after pan frying it, put in the crust, that we let it relax because.
A few minutes.
Yeah, 5-6 minutes is good. Let it just let it come down to being regular again. We have our oven, 200 degrees, nice and hot.
200 度.
We pop that in there, 4 or 5 minutes, depending how cooked we want it to be.
4 or 5 minutes.
If you like it well done, leave it longer. But it's up to you.
I like it a little well done.
Well, then you can leave it longer. You can leave it for 10 minutes.
How?
Okay. So let's start to get ready to make our sauce. I've kept the pan. Remember the pan that I already cooked my veal in? I kept it. I didn't waste it because I want the flavor from the veal.
Okay.
I come over here. I'm going to slice a little bit of garlic, really thin.
打蒜.
Okay, and this is going to be like a nice little toasted garlic jus. Really good flavor when you toast the garlic in the pan.
I like that smell.
Yeah, it's great, you know. It always reminds me of like Southeast Asia, actually, funny enough. Okay, add a little bit more oil. Although there's already some oil in there, we just want to add a little bit more. We want to put in our garlic and just let it start to toast, okay? We don't want to burn it, but we do want to let it definitely.
The flavor comes out.
Yeah, we want. I'm going to take even a little bit of my goose fat, add that in there because it's going to be tasty, yummy. Okay, so we got our pan. Okay. This is where we're going to heat up our veggies. Let's put a little bit of butter in there. Okay. Getting ready for the final step. The butter, let that melt down. We have here our carrots and our peas.
蔬菜 veggies.
All right. What I'm going to do here, I'm just going to take my carrot. I'll split it down the middle. Okay. A little bit of chicken stock, just for a little bit of flavor.
Chicken stock.
Okay.
All right.
Let's add a little bit of salt.
加点盐.
A little pepper.
椒.
And then we're just going to reheat our veggies in there. Okay. Now you can smell my garlic is starting to roast. I want a little bit. I actually want to take this to the point where I get a little bit of color developing. 'Cause then I know
yellow, brownish.
some truffle.
Truffle, good stuff.
Good
Yeah,
stuff.
we had truffle in the last episode.
We did. I think we have truffle in a lot of
Truffle
episodes.
risotto.
I don't know. At least it feels like we do. I'm a big truffle fan.
It's very expensive, right?
It's
Truffle.
good stuff. Okay, so we're frying that up.
See, this is the beef stock.
Yeah, I got some beef stock I'm adding in.
Now I'm learning now. I
Wow.
can recognize them now.
Some beef stock, and I've got a little bit of port. The recipe in the book says Madeira.
Okay, you can
But
replace
you can
that
replace
with
with port.
Okay.
You can see even from my cookbook, I'm still changing stuff, you know, because I know it works. I'm adding some port.
这个是波特酒，
So if you have Madeira port,
That one, okay.
if you don't have Madeira port, you can even use sherry if you want.
Sherry 雪莉酒也可以。
Some kind of sweet
okay.
fortified wine.
Sweet fortified one, okay.
Yummy. It's coming together nicely.
Got 3 things cooking at the same
It's all
time.
happening. We're just going to throw in our pea shoots. They're ready to go. All right. So all of that is just all we're doing with that is heating it up. Really, it's already cooked. We just want to heat it up a little bit. We want our sauce to reduce. Okay, so we've got all our ingredients ready. We're just going to take our confit potatoes, which are now ready.
Potatoes.
Throw them into the pan. Give them a little bit of color.
This is the final stage,
This is
right?
the final stage. I can feel my veal is in the oven and it's talking to me.
Oh, that one. Come to get me out of here.
Oh no, Matt. Turn me over, I'm done. So I just want to throw them through the pan, give them a little bit of color.
A
Okay.
little bit of brown color.
Exactly. I've got my veggies all here ready. My sauce is good to go. And we are ready to plate this dish. Okay? A little bit of parsley. Just chop that parsley.
欧芹.
And sprinkle that a little bit just on my.
Nice. It looks so
So here you go, sir.
delicious.
Check it out.
谢谢，谢谢.
Try a little bit of everything.
好.
I've got
So
my
many
piece here, which is
things.
beautiful.
Okay, thank you.
Normally I eat it medium rare, but for you I make it well done.
Beautiful.
You try a little bit of sauce, truffle flavor and the garlic. Did you try the potato?
Not yet.
That potato is beautiful, cooked in the fat.
Delicious.
There it is. That's a
Beautiful.
classic. I've been doing this dish for so many years. Never fails. Absolutely a classic.